Going to be doing Sicilian sheep band pizza. Might be pepperoni, might be a different topping on there. If you could get your dough to look like this, then you're doing something good with your pizzas. If your dough is all lumpy and sticky, then something's wrong with the yeast. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need the whole thing. I don't want this to be a super thick pizza, but I want it to be a square. I haven't done a square pizza in a long while. I could get a jumbo pizza out of this. And I'm going to try to patch it into a square. You need a really heavy rolling pin for this part. Press down on it. Turn it a few times. I'm going to try to buy a nicer pizza board. Put these aside. I made this one. It works, it does the job. I don't want this to be very thick crust, but you do need a really heavy base to work with. So I'm going to try to patch it into a square once I roll it out. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I don't want thick edges. So if you get thick edges, then just depending on your preference for pizzas. Most of the stuff in the store is thin pizzas now. In order to get square, might rise a little bit, might not rise. I don't really know. And that's the first part. I'm just going to piece it together the best I can. Before we add our toppings. I'm going to do that all around. I'll show you what I'm trying to do to make a square from a round pizza. I'll obviously get a round pizza off the bat. If you want a square pizza, you have to play around with the scale and portions. So this might give me the square I'm looking for. I'm going to do that so there's a full sheet pan, and then we'll put our toppings on. Next part, I found this part as well. I collected a few other pizza items over my time. That's what this does. Where was this piece? It should all form together once it bakes. That's what I'm hoping for. Harder to make a square pizza without having to piece it together. And this will help it look like one piece. be okay. Not sure if 1 can is enough. We'll try 1 can. For large, 1 can was enough. But if we spread it out thinly, it should be okay. With 1 can. Pizza is not that expensive to make, but if it doesn't cook properly, it doesn't turn out, and then you go back to the drawing board, well, let's go to the store and get something else to eat. We wasted $20 to make a pizza, but it didn't turn out. That's what you're going to eat. It's not like, oh, let's go to the store and get something else. The pizza didn't turn out. We'll try again another day. Only problem with making a pizza is something that won't turn out. And you waste all the cheese. So I don't know if this pizza pan is going to be good enough. I wanted to do a sheet pan pizza for a while. The only other thing that I wanted to try with dough is pretzels. I didn't have good luck with pretzels last time. I'm hoping I'll have better luck with it. Now that I have a KitchenAid, not KitchenAid, but I do have a kitchen mixer for dough. So it takes out the whole bag of large pizza, so if you screw it up, we'll do a little bit different today. I'm not dropping pepperoni. Right away, we're dropping some veggies. I don't like putting cheese on top of the pepperoni. To me, that's just an afterthought of making it better. Pizza's been sitting around for hours and hours and nobody's buying it. Well, let's put some extra cheese on it so it looks a little bit better. Do I have enough pepperoni? I think so. I think we got enough pepperoni. You started making a pizza without cheese. Strange pizzas. But I wanted to do a Sicilian pizza. Because I started learning pizzas. It was Sicilian. It was a sheet pan pizza. Very first few videos I ever saw on pizzas. Well, that's enough. See how it does with melting. I think a pizza with a whole sheet pan with holes in it, I might look for one like that. It's perfect in the oven. Give it 20 minutes, see how it looks. Alright, we're back. The pepperoni is starting to cook. Give it some more time. I don't want to burn the bottom. If I burn the bottom, then that's what you're going to be eating. Gotta be really careful with sheet pan pizza. Make sure you time it properly. This part, let's see how the bottom looks. Well, I think we're there. Not burnt. Looks like a good sheet pan pizza. Now we're ready to cut it. I'm not going to do very small squares. I'll go down the middle. So about there. And about there. See how that is. Another piece. Come on. Large pizza though. Seccillian pizza, thanks for watching. See if I can pull it apart. Still a hot. That looks good. Just got it in time. You just got it out in time. You need to time it perfectly or it's going to burn the bottom. You just got it out in time. Any longer, it would have burned the bottom. You would have been eating burnt pizza. Or I would have been eating burnt pizza. You would have a second chance. Well, let's go and order Big Mac. Because the pizza didn't turn out. It doesn't turn out, that's what you're going to be eating. So that's why pizzas are kind of hit and miss, but I really love making them. Now we've made a Seccillian pizza. Thanks for watching. Sheep pan pizza.